Hi, everybody. Welcome to the podcast. I'm your host, Gwiffer, and today you see my face. If you're an audio listener, you will not see my face, but everybody else is here. We've got, we're going to start out with Vutha. Vutha, say what's up.
Hey, guys. What's going on?
Hi. All right. And we got Jared with some, isn't that Busch Light?
I ain't no Busch Light. That's Coca-Cola.
Okay. And then we've got Moist Mike here.
Howdy.
And then we've got Anna, a.k.a. Indaga.
Hello.
All right. That was a very smooth start other than the fucking burping. Congratulations, Jared.
No, I thought the burping was good. It's good for syncing sound.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Yeah, we could use that to sync sound later. Perfect. For those
I'll
of
keep
you
it up.
For those of you that are listening, I guess in a past broadcast or whatever, to kind of sum it up, this is our first podcast. We're kind of hanging on the name. I think In Raid Podcast is a pretty good one. I guess we'll stick with it. Fuck you. Okay. All right. Anyways, but the podcast is mainly gaming related. So if you're a gamer, I'm sure you'll be at home with this one. You know, there's gaming related stuff, mostly of it being Escape from Tarkov. So if you're a fan of that game, that's probably the reason why you saw the podcast. But yeah, we playing Tarkov, Modern Warfare. It's been an interesting week with news as well. So, other than that, as the first topic, I guess we can talk about now that .12 is finally here. I know two of you guys have not played the .12 yet. You just got onto it, and I know one of us is fucking playing it right now. And Mike, what did you think about the launch?
Rough.
that's yeah, no, pretty much.
I mean, from everyone's experience, especially ours, like, you know, me driving on the way home, controlling my computer from my phone, and trying to download this fucking update. Like everyone, all 100,000 people apparently. It was pretty fucking rough, and I didn't get to download until I actually got home.
The amount
Even then, I had to wait.
The launch actually went pretty well compared to not last wipe, but the previous wipes before that. It usually took like a 4 to 5 day process to actually get the wipe to function properly. This only being like 2 days, it's actually going really well, especially with how much demand that they're having on their servers right now.
The amount of bitching that I heard on the forums was actually really comical because they even said this will be buggy when this comes out, and then everybody's like, "Oh, don't worry, take your time. You know, even if it's buggy, we'll rough it out. You know, we're here with you. You know, BSG." And then the game drops, and everybody's like, "Dude, this is bullshit. This isn't working." It's like, yeah, they've already said it. It's not gonna work.
Those are the same people that waited for Call of Duty.
Yeah, no, fucking the people in Call of Duty, I think everybody in the Call of Duty community was just kind of like, it was 2 hours. It was 2 hours of waiting before anybody can get even in the game. Yeah,
and even then there was like server disconnections and
Twitter was on fire
and poorly optimization of the game.
Yeah, Twitter was on fire. A lot of people were not happy, but I think the community was at least more understanding for the most part. But then, you know,
compared to Tarkov,
it's like it was a bloodbath. And then, you know, you're comparing a AAA game company that gets it back up in 2 hours, and they have the money for those servers, and then you have BSG where it's like
they're working in rubles.
Yeah, they're working in rubles. They're in the process doing the quest to afford more servers.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, like that's the one thing I was kind of interested in to see where the Bitcoin mining thing, because we were talking about it earlier, and I'm like, I wonder how that's gonna go. You know,
I haven't seen anyone post anything on YouTube about like how it works or anything like that. So I think it's gonna be a while for everyone to actually.
Yeah, it's currently locked. I forgot what level behind mechanic is locked under.
I happen to know how it'll work. You actually once you build it with the first parts it gives you, you don't actually start farming bitcoins. Once you build it, it gives you 10 slots for GPUs, and the more GPUs you have, the better you have at finding bitcoins. So it's not like let me clarify that by saying, when I say I know how it works, I know how the game says it should work. I don't know how anything past that, so fuck me, right?
Takes a swig of Busch Light.
When this update came out, like there's a lot of stuff that I forget what it was, but there was a few things in the update that I noticed that kind of caught me off guard.
Like what?
Like everyone's finding like the 50 cal casing or the 30 millimeter. No, Jared, you posted the 30 millimeter in the Facebook group.
Yeah, that one's I've heard it's actually a quest item, so keep that shit and sell it on the flea market later.
Oh, so it doesn't actually go to a gun. Oh, that makes sense. It's like, where the fuck is a
No.
30 millimeter?
Actually, you might not be able to sell it. The flea market's weird, man. It might
There
be
were-
fine in raid. I don't fucking know.
There was a few things that caught me off guard that I didn't know that was going to be such a major thing. Like Ollie's I actually want to go into Ollie now and see all the different shit you can pick up for the base or for the hideout.
Supposedly it's all over the place. I mean, I've been reading that it's all over all the maps, not just not just a interchange, but or not just interchange and reserve, but literally like customs. Maybe not factory. I don't know. You can probably still find like the motors and shit in factory.
Like what was it? Because we were
Ollie's got
going
a
to.
shit ton of motors.
Oh yeah.
Fucking, we picked up like 3 in one raid. I picked up like 3 in one raid.
Well,
2
fuck you,
raids
Mister.
ago.
I get into raids.
Was it speaking about earlier? Because Michael, you told me to hold off on this. So I bought a P90, and Michael and Mike,
Good
were you in
for
the raid?
you.
Were you in the raid?
No, I missed that raid.
Yeah. So
P90 is a fucking godly gun.
It's all right. So I learned that quick because there was a hatchling I saw that was coming up escalators and interchange, and I chased him with the P90, and he went downstairs and he was going to the tech store underneath left, and I had a clear shot of him. I think he was trying to fucking quit the game because he just stood there still, and I just went around the corner and popped one shot, and he just dropped like a fly, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is nice.
I mean, I can do that with a PM if I'm not shitty, but okay.
The thing is, we don't know what it does to armor, though. That's the thing. Like,
That's what-
we'll
yeah, that's
know
what I
if
was-
We do. But we do. There was a dude, I forgot who it was. Somebody posted a video of them running it in labs on the subreddit. Holy fucking shit. It, like, destroys raiders. Although
Is it
I
the
will
new
say...
4.7?
Yeah, although I will say, if you look at No Food After Midnight's ammo versus armor chart, the one that Vutha put in the chat, it doesn't really look that good for it. It looks like it's kind of shitty, but based on its performance in labs so far that I've seen, it actually looks like it's going to be a pretty fucking decent gun.
I'll be back in a second.
Okay. Was it I can't wait for the next wipe because you know how much fucking gear there's gonna be available for the next wipe. They're
Why
like,
are you already looking forward to next
No,
wipe?
I'm just-
Why
I'm
can't
just-
you
no.
just enjoy
No,
it?
no,
Why
no.
can't you fucking
Gib
enjoy
wipe.
anything?
Gib wipe.
No, I'm
Nikita,
saying
please.
It's like 3 days into the wipe, you're like already Gib wipe.
no, because because I love the way
Castelli's
that
already level 40. It's time for the. Oh, he literally meant he'd be right
Oh,
back.
no, there he is.
yeah,
All good?
yeah, you're fine.
There we go.
Oh,
There we go.
Hey!
That's what we're talking about. Yeah, buddy.
For our audio listeners,
There with the camera.
for our audio listeners, was it we have our boy Vutha here, and he's actually we're seeing his beautiful face for the first time in a very long time, and he's wearing an
look at
Alton
that
helmet,
beard. That beard.
Yeah.
and he had dropped a camera, but that's okay. But
His phone.
wow,
Yeah, it's actually my
Great
my phone over
commentary,
Wi-Fi.
Matt.
ah,
We didn't just see that or anything. So
So that's a real Alton.
Yeah.
Can you hit it real quick? Hit it like the metal. I want to hear it.
Here, let me. Am I ready?
Nice.
perfect.
wait, can you like flick it down like a welding helmet, or do you have to actually like click it into
Yeah,
place?
Make sure it doesn't fly off forward because I don't have it strapped on. Just...
Oh,
Hell
God.
yeah!
That's cool.
It's actually.
I want to get a
There we go.
Was it
I want to get a Masca.
Damascus? Yeah, I don't. Well, eBay was you can buy one for like it was like $150 or $200 for a Masca.
Well, it's
What, for
actually
like
the
an
same thing.
airsoft
It just has a different face guard on it.
Yeah, it's
Really, like the actual the
it's a
thing
full,
is the
yeah,
same.
yeah, full
It's
metal thing.
Mine's a KS3 helmet, and the mask is just a KS3 with a face shield on it.
Oh shit! Okay, that's actually I didn't know that. I thought that it was like actually a different, I guess helmet.
No, there are
Completely.
ones that have like the audio box in the back, and they actually have earphones and like a microphone built in. I don't have one of
Like-
those. I
like
I
the
don't have. Go ahead.
I was gonna say like the ZSH
Yeah.
in the game where it's got the
Yeah.
little fucking comms
It's got
connect.
it's got the comms
Yeah.
pack on it.
Huh.
Ah,
Interesting.
did not know that. I mean, I'm just like I like these ones. They're
Yeah.
nice. I mean, the Russian stuff's cool, but I don't know. I
think
still
when
want
get
I
my
still
new
want
place, I'm gonna turn my room into a scav hideout.
Shut the fuck
Like,
up.
have pelican cases everywhere and shit.
Could you stop
I got a
burping in your
couple Pelican
fucking
cases.
microphone? I feel so bad for anybody that's
No, I
listening to the
can't.
audio.
They look like
this
they look
this
like they hurt.
Coca-Cola is just kind of. I mean, it just makes you do that.
Was it Coke in Russian?
It's Coke in Southern.
Oh, good.
Coke Bush.
Coke bush, yeah. Coke bush going the way.
You look like you're crying every time you try to burp. It looks like it's painful.
Oh my god. Again, I apologize to the audio listeners. I love you all. But anyways, for anyone that's actually sticking around for at 11 minutes of this podcast already. But anyways, yeah, nice throw. Good job. Was it? So in I want to see what the 5.7 pistol's all about. I'm curious to see what you can all do to that. Can you suppress it?
I missed Pastilli's stream.
Yes.
But he was gonna run it in labs. I think someone was telling him to run the FN in labs.
Mm.
It had a suppressor on it in the trailer.
I just
What
want to get
else?
a hand of a P90.
And then
Yeah.
they also had a drum mag AK in the trailer as well.
Yeah, they did. What was it? It was a 545, wasn't it?
It's not confirmed yet. So there's a bunch of stipulation. They thought it was 308 because that drum mag is for 308 AKs in real life.
Oh, that's
We're
what.
talking
Yeah.
about the X We're talking the X products one, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, 'cause
speaking of which, I should go grab my 556 X products. I don't know where I put it though.
Was it but I think this weapon's gonna be very interesting. It has a lot more structure to it now that they've well, unfortunately they kind of fucked it up in the beginning where people can get the labs key card at level 2 therapist.
No, they did change that though.
No, I know they did, but then
he literally changed it like yesterday, like
yeah, that's what I heard.
like halfway through the day.
Yeah.
How much is the labs key card? Is it still
I
one?
think it's 200,000.
Oh my god! What the fuck?
Wait, what?
But it'll probably
It's-
get reduced like it did last time. They just didn't want people running into it right now.
I mean, it's level 4 therapist and 200,000. Like even if they reduce the price, you still have to be level 4 therapist. Which I mean, I guess honestly really isn't that bad because fuck, you can get that like probably. I mean, in a day. Shit.
Wait, you're saying they're putting in at 200,000 at level 4?
Yeah.
We're not talking about flea market prices. We're talking about the actual on
Yeah,
therapist.
the actual just buy price. But
200.
But if you were in labs whenever they first released it, that's the level of loot that is back at. So I mean, you're gonna go in, you pick up one kit off a raider, it's worth $500,000.
Truth.
They're
Hardcore
going. Oh,
truth.
for on flea market, they're going for a lot.
I don't know. Boot it up.
Yeah, but with the labs
Find
key
out.
card's price being
I ain't level 5.
taken down a little bit, they didn't do that until like a month before wipe, or maybe at least a month and a half.
We should have brought Shadow into the
That's also a
podcast
good point.
because that's all he fucking does. Every time I ask him, like, if he's out of raid, and I'm asking, "Hey, I just picked this up. What's the cost in the flea market?" And he's usually like sitting there just, "Okay, that's 80,000 rubles on there."
I'm just waiting for Veritas to put that kind of shit in his app. I mean, that's gonna be dope as shit. It's even
Very-
dope
Pronounce
right now.
Veritas or Veritas?
Veritas.
I don't fucking
Veritas.
know.
Veritas.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I thought so. I'm like, what the fuck is Veritas?
Yeah.
It sounds like a chip.
No, it sounds like a Pokemon. Veritas.
Hey, I just know it from because and shepherds we shall be for thee, my lord, for thee. Power hath descended forth from my hand, our feet may swiftly carry out thy command.
I'm gonna
And we shall
stop you
flow a
right
river
there.
forth to thee, and teeming with blood or teeming with souls shall it ever be. In nomine Patria Filii, Spiritus Sancti.
That's a really beautiful quote. Did Uncle Ben say that in Spider-Man?
Yes, yes, he did. He did right after he said that he was going to, start his rice company.
Did you ever see that one meme where it's like Peter Parker running downstairs and Uncle Ben looks back and Peter Parker kicks him in the fucking face?
What?
Yeah. Oh. It's so,
yeah.
he's like, there's the one part.
That's from a disaster movie. No, that's from a disaster movie.
Oh yeah, because like the guy, I guess it was like Peter Parker running downstairs in one of the scenes in the old Spider-Man, and then like Uncle Ben looks back up at Peter that just came down the stairs and he fucking drop kicks him in the face.
Damn.
Oh shit. But
I still like the ATF dog shoot memes. I mean, you know, fuck the ATF.
I like the pupper that killed Baghdadi.
Can I say that, Mike? Is that gonna ruin your stream if I say fuck the ATF? You know, like if I talk shit
Well,
about government.
I mean,
law and
if
I don't
you-
think the ATF cares about my little fucking Twitch channel.
you
Well,
could
but
be.
does that break toss?
Not technically.
No.
If you said alphabet, now, if you'd said it previously as alphabet people, that would have been very obscure.
That's true, but you know,
I
the
would say
alphabet
if you say a
people do
verbal
suck,
threat,
all
if you
of
say
them.
a verbal threat to them, then yes, because then it's on record.
Well, I don't have a verbal threat because I don't own any dogs.
Jamie, pull up the clip. But
I do.
What is-
No, I'm not gonna go there. I don't want to say that.
Please,
See
for
that
the love of
video
God.
that,
For
that
everyone to
cop-
see.
Hold on. Do you see that video of a cop? I can't remember what it was in the middle of the road, but the cop shot like a raccoon.
what?
It like I can't remember what it was, but like this cop draws his handgun out and points it, and he gets real like kneeling, so like you know he doesn't overshoot it, and like if it ricochets off the road and shit, you can tell he's like working on his shot, and then all you hear is bang, and then he walks up to it, he's like, oh fuck, it's not dead, bang.
We need
After such overkill.
after this podcast, we need to go look at this
I'll have to
video
look
because
it
I'm
up.
like, I can just imagine just like a sheriff deputy or an officer just sitting there like angling an AR-15 at a fucking raccoon. Be like,
No,
"Oh,
it was
fuck."
it was his handgun. It's an AR-15.
No, I just sitting there like doing like some Call of Duty shit, or no, like the alt
Shooting his
like
M4
alt
at a
W,
raccoon.
like alt FW, where it's just like over, just like this.
But I did want to bring up because I haven't gotten into raid yet, but I'm over shoulder watching Indaga playing it. The game is beautiful now.
God, you are not kidding. It really
Oh,
is.
dude, when you play Interchange, you will see the ridiculous amount of frames that you're going to be getting.
Oh, it's a
I
groundhog.
mean, I don't know
The cop
because
shot a groundhog.
Thank you for clarifying the mammal.
but seriously, like I mean, honestly, my frames have kind of been suffering recently because I've been trying to play with the settings because we're supposed to max them out for like sort of a benchmark.
Yeah.
But like I had mine completely maxed. I tried going into a raid. I was getting like 17 frames a second, like 17
why
to
are you
28.
maxing out? What?
We're supposedly, and this is just from what I saw. I don't even remember where I saw this. It might have been like one of the streamers' chats or something. But it was like, I guess BSG wants folks to like put their settings at ultra to kind of give them like a benchmark of how the game plays with everything like updated.
Mm-hmm.
So they kind of have an idea on how it's supposed to work or like what the specs should be.
I posted the video for you guys to watch.
So I mean, I don't know. I've been tweaking them a bit, and I've got a few things turned up that I don't normally have turned up, and it's still fucking beautiful. And I think if once I turn down my TAA, I think I'm gonna have it to like a pretty good spot where I don't have to mess with them anymore. But when I first came back into it with my settings where I left them from the last patch, it was like it was hardcore. Like my frames were pegged and the game felt buttery smooth and it was beautiful and I was so happy.
I'm noticing less stutters too.
Oh yeah, no, that's
I mean-
yeah. I was gonna say that is my stutters have completely decreased to a point where I when I get a stutter, I'm like, oh, I'm surprised. Like it's very weird. But it's like yeah, the frames in Interchange and everything like that, like Vutha and Daga, whenever you guys play fucking Interchange, the frames are just totally different. It's nuts.
I'm at like 80 frames, 90 frames, and I used to be like below that, way below.
I'm for some reason I'm capped at 60, even though my game cap is like 120. I don't know. It's
I cap mine at 60. I've capped mine because I hear if you let your frames uncapped, it will be somewhat
yeah, because you don't really have it. You don't really give it a point to hold at. I guess I don't know. Vutha
Mhm.
knows more about computers than I do, so I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
I
But
don't know.
Optimally, you want to be maxing out your monitor. So if you're running 144 monitor, you want to try and get your settings to where you're maxing that out. Realistically, you don't want it to drop below 60.
I do agree with that. I would never want to play a game below 60. Although when I was in my hideout with everything completely maxed, I walked up to a wall in the dark, put my screen on a completely black wall, and I was only getting about 28 frames per second.
Because
So-
the game doesn't do I call it the 007 method of rendering. It doesn't only
Okay.
render just outside your field of view. It actually renders everything around you still. So it's preloaded.
So like a bubble?
Okay.
No, it's your vision cone is what it renders in
Mm.
in a 360.
Huh.
Yeah, so like if you turned around, it would be pre-rendered for whatever you would see behind you in that one spot, is what you're saying.
Right.
Okay. I did try it. I did fuck with the settings a little bit and left them kind of high, but brought some things down a bit. And I went offline on reserve and jumped on one of the I don't know, are they 40s? The AGS, the grenade launcher guns?
They're 30s.
30s. Okay, so I went on one of the 30 mics and fucking just sent like the whole fucking clip down. God damn, the whole fucking belt. Sent the whole fucking belt down range. And it didn't really do anything. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it was because I would imagine even though it's far away, it still has to render it. Maybe not
Yeah.
as much as up close, but I mean, I didn't really get any sort of stutters with that or any sort of like I don't know. I was trying to get some sort of fuck up by just causing hundreds of explosions, and it really
Right.
didn't.
No, they did say there were some issues with reserve and that they're working on those right now.
Yeah, I noticed.
So,
I noticed the stutters
What
on
sort of
reserve.
issues?
I think there's some textures that are causing people to get server timeouts and stuff like that.
And frame rate is fucking
Okay.
dropped so fucking. The frames are bad on reserve. I was getting below
Yeah.
40.
My
Well, I
my
mean,
first-
with it being a new map, it's not going to be perfectly optimized yet, like all the other maps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but although
It's
my
still-
first time on reserve scared the fucking piss out of me. I was doing offline and I went in with Fort and stuff, and I walked with the helicopter, like the big square with the apartment building type stuff, and then there's a helicopter in the center.
the courtyard there.
And it's
Yeah.
night, and I see something move. I'm like, what the fuck is that? And then all of a sudden, I see these red tracers just come from fucking everywhere, and then grenade launchers going off. I'm like, fuck.
Oh,
You
my
found the boss.
Yeah,
my only raid so far, like I just went into one just to see how the fuck it would go, like solo on reserve. I went in there, like frames were great, everything was great, no stutters, nothing like that. I got to examine a couple of things, found some cool shit. Didn't really see anybody or hear any gunfire. Went into a building and fucking found a grenade, killed a scav with it, and went up to the roof. And I'm like looking around, and I took his gun and I was like looking around. He had a fucking one of the 366 Vepers.
mm-hmm.
And I'm like looking around and I heard some gunfire and I went over and tried to find it. And I saw a scav in a window in the building across from me and I started fucking shooting at him and traded some shots with him and then he finally fucking killed me. Got to the screen, it was fucking scav boss. Ugh. Goddamn Chad.
Goddamn Chad.
He
I was
was-
chased off the train.
he was
like
way
I went to the train for my first time and he fucking chased me off. Him and his goons like pushed the fuck out of me. And I'm like, okay, I gotta get out of here.
Oh, I will say something that I read about and tried in an offline raid, and it seems to be true. All PMCs also have a scav exit, the hermetic door. It's in the bunkers right by that train. The two. It's like the giant open bunkers that you can go into.
Yeah.
It's on the one when you're looking at them from the train. It's the one to the far left. If you go through the top of it, no, I don't know. I don't know what it's called. I think it's just called a hermetic door because that's what everybody was calling it. But there's a red light that you look at, and if you go back to that red light and get back in like a little fenced-in area, that extract will work for a PMC, even though it doesn't show it. So I don't know if that's supposed to be that way or what. So, but it works.
Yeah, Monkey found a key. Fucking, it was something 11.
Of course he did.
Yeah, and so I went. Well, Dustin, I don't know if you heard. Dustin found a red key card.
Fuck him.
So
Yeah,
it's,
no, that's what I
it's
said.
it's the military base key.
Yeah, it's a military base key because it's purple and shit like that. And so, I guess when I was in my offline raid, I started like looking around at the buildings. Another thing I liked that they did was that they labeled each building with corresponding chess pieces, like the rook or bishop or queen and king.
Yeah.
So it's easy identifiers for people that are making maps or like, trying to share like locations.
I'm still gonna tell you he's in that window over there.
Yeah. Dude, oh my god, there's just so much fucking cover, and that's scary because like those buildings are like multi-level. They're about like 5 or 6 floors.
But do you think that's bad? But then
Seriously,
we're gonna wait for the city of Tarkov. That's gonna be fucking
Dude, Streets
crazy.
of Tarkov's going to be intense.
It's gonna be crazy.
I'm gonna die so many times.
Everyone is. First of all, it's Tarkov. Second of all, you're looking out of a window and you've got 20, 30 points of aim at that you have to concentrate on. You're not going to be able to catch everything.
I just imagine Vutha, if we ever get Streets of Tarkov at some point in the near future, he's gonna be sitting there with a blackjack full of fucking SVD ammo on the 4th or 5th floor of a fucking skyscraper, just sitting there in an open window, and somebody's spotting, hey, 300 meters, okay, send it, doom, it's just dropping people.
I did see Anton on the grenade launcher by the observation building. That scope that's on it is like you can see pretty fucking far with it. All your field of view is very small.
Tunnel vision?
It's very tight. And the way you could swivel it, you can't swivel it left too far, or else you start hitting trees. And so, like, it has limited views.
It really is hard to use. I was trying to like figure out how to use it when I was on it that time. Like, I didn't just dump the whole belt. Like, I was doing bursts, but like you'd like aim at the one at like the side of the building, for instance, or like no. There's like a little sandbag circle in front of one of the buildings from the one up on the tower there.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're shooting down at that, like I was shooting at it and I could see over to the left, like I don't know how to range it or anything. I was trying to figure out with the numbers on the top of it because I'm sure they're right. Like they're not BSG's chill like that. Like they'll actually go and put those properly and work them into the game. But like I'd shoot at it and the fucking grenades would hit to the far left of it, like on the far left-hand side of my view. So the shit's tough to use.
Matt Jules says Gwiffer face reveal ?
Yeah, that's like I thought about it because these fucking dudes were like, oh, we're gonna do webcams. I'm like, oh, I can't do that because I want to keep my identity secret. And then they're like, fuck you, pussy. And then they were both doing webcams, and we're doing We're doing a call.
How are you supposed to do a podcast and just put like a fucking static image? You might as well just put it on iTunes for fuck's sake.
Okay, I get it now.
You're gonna put a YouTube video on there with just a static image? Who watches those? I would never sit.
Jules says he's gonna find you.
Fuck you. But fuck it.
I'll give you a hint. He's in Denver, Colorado, and he owns a weed farm.
Jules, I'm gonna notify the border police to watch for your pink-haired shithead.
But fucking yeah, they were egging me on. They're like, yo, you gotta, use webcam. And I'm like, okay, then that means I have to wear my helmet. And they're like, and thought about it. I'm like, it's going to sound so muffled. Like, I don't want to do that. I want to have, perfect quality. And thank you so much for the burp again. How many burps have we gone through? It's about 30 minutes into the stream. So yeah.
Put the counter up. You gotta do it in post, like just count them out and do like a little counter along the bottom.
Oh, if you guys want to watch that video I posted of the deputy shooting the groundhog, it's actually kind of funny because technically the deputy did have a right to shoot it because it did charge it. No, seriously,
it's coming right for us.
Well, I'll watch it. I'll watch it later because I'm not gonna do that. And also, I think it'd be against TOS if you actually just showed
I'll stop it right there.
You showed a police officer gunning down a fucking mammal.
I stopped the video just as he drew his service equipment.
I feared for my life. The mammal charged me.
It's coming right for us.
Oh shit! But fucking yeah. So
just a quick reminder.
Okay.
New episode of South Park tomorrow. New season.
Is Comedy Central paying you for this?
All the episodes. They might as well. Like I'm promoting the shit out of this because this season is bomb as fuck. Like consistently, season after season, it just gets better. I love it.
Well, it's because they've hit that golden range of like everyone expected to be like, oh, South Park's doing that again, and no one gets upset. where a lot of other places haven't gotten to that point yet. So
South Park can
they
get away with a lot of things.
stuff because they're known for doing that.
Well, whatever they can get away with, fuck yeah, South Park. Fuck
Yeah,
yeah.
the China shit, the Pooh Bear, the fucking Pooh Bear meme that you've seen around.
Fuck the Chinese government. I didn't hear you. All right.
When he
Fuck the Chinese government.
It's funny because I remember watching it as a fucking kid, Winnie the Pooh, and just like seeing Randy fucking strangle Winnie the Pooh to death.
Toss.
No spoilers for anybody that hasn't watched that episode.
Yeah, Mike, what the fuck?
Eat a dick. You should have watched it already.
Fuck. Oh man.
If Jared loves it, he fucks it.
It's okay. It's okay. I got a few beers for the road. Dick, you won't let me use my damn soundboard.
Fuck you. That shit's gonna be fucking. I can imagine. No, you've been drinking all day. Can I imagine you fucking spamming? Nice.
I've had this is probably like my 5th beer all day. Okay, I had to ride my bike to the vape shop.
Looks back at 6 bottles of whiskey.
Those were consumed over a time period of like probably a year and a half. Okay, and by the way, what you're calling it whiskey? Yes, this is Leadslinger's whiskey.
Mm-hmm. There's a bourbon in there.
But the majority of them are Leadslinger's rum.
Oh.
So.
Where did you buy that?
It's all about Centauri. Okay.
Total Wine.
How about that?
That really ruined your camera.
Yeah, it did. Garbage. Fuck. Yeah, no, the camera can't register the garbage vodka.
No, I was thinking of like. Because I was like,
it's auto pixeling it for you.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, great. Yeah, good for me. But fucking, I was thinking like all week. I'm like,
I wonder if it'll
point 12.
Like this.
No, no. Point 12. I was like, what do I want to celebrate point 12 with? And I was in the liquor store and I'm like, why don't I just get some fucking vodka? And I'm like, I'm gonna be playing point 12 all week, so I might as well buy the biggest fucking bottle they have.
You made a good choice because you had alcohol while you were just sitting there trying to get into a fucking game for 30 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you guys all change your servers to the same one? Because the big issue is server migration between players. That's what the holdup is.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do that tonight before we get in.
Oh, we have to change to same one. So like if we're on Miami one,
everyone picks one server and everyone joins on that one server because then you don't have to do a player migration for the matching.
From my understanding, I was on a dude's Twitch yesterday. Shout out to Holy Deadpool, who helped me figure out how to unlock Jaeger, although I still haven't done it.
You unlocked Jaeger?
It's just through Peacekeeper, right?
I just said I still had... No, it's actually through Mechanic. So you do the Gunsmith Part 1, and then it unlocks one called Introduction, and you go to a camp on Woods, which is right by the plane crash, and you go in there, and there's like a hunting stand, and behind that, there's like a little piece of paper that you pick up, and you take that back to Mechanic, and he's like, here you go. But anyways, shout out to you, Holy Deadpool. Thanks for the video. Appreciate it. But I was talking to him yesterday, and he was saying, like, I guess Miami 2 seems to be pretty dead. So if we want to do some raids, I mean...
I like.
I'll have to join Miami 2.
Do you see the other webcam, though? For anybody who's an audio listener, you just see, like, Vutha on the side with his headphones coaching his wife.
Esports coach right here.
Hey! It's A!
There we go.
Hey.
Oh my god, where are these webcams coming from?
Holy shit. We're seeing...
It's our phones.
Anna's going to Best Buy and just buying microphones and webcams.
Wait, you told them you were doing a podcast tonight? Fuck, let's go buy every fucking microphone here. Shit, fuck.
Max out the credit card.
Honey, do you have a fucking webcam? Not? God damn it, use your phone. Fuck. Shit. Wow, look at that. Wow.
Well, I mean, for a phone being the webcam, I'm not actually upset with it. It looks pretty good.
Yeah.
It's good.
It really does.
How are you using it as a webcam in conjunction with your mic?
No, so there's Droid Cam for the phone, and then it wirelessly goes through the network. My computer picks it up through the software, and then it picks it up.
What?
Oh.
Yeah.
Fucking technology. Oh my god.
Android, you're doing something right. iPhone, you fucking suck. I hate you. Hey Siri.
See, your big brains are like, let's make this an awesome podcast. My big brain is like, let's buy the yeet cannon.
Did they ever go through with that though? Did they? Did
Yeah.
they actually send them out?
Yeah. No, not
I think
yet.
they
I don't
only
think
did-
they've
they only
released
made-
yet.
They didn't make that many. They were gonna cancel it, and then there was a big outrage for it.
Well, they made the yeet cannon like YC1 or something.
That's why I put the rubber band
Oh
on
my god. You guys are definitely husband and wife. Jesus fuck.
If for audio listeners, Anna also dropped her camera in
Other
conjunction with her
Use this.
using her camera. Fuck.
You won't be
What-
alone.
What's the art? Wait, what's the fucking huge? Oh my god, Anna, is that your computer?
Oh, yeah?
Holy fuck!
Wait, what? I'm missing this. I'm looking up the yeet cannon. Hold on.
Look at her computer. It's got a beautiful glass. Don't put it inside there.
Can you put
It gets
can you
phone
put the
stuck in the.
camera
Oh yeah.
The phone gets sucked in.
open.
Oh my god, that is fucking beautiful.
And it is so whisper quiet too. Even whenever it's maxing out, like you don't hear anything.
Holy shit.
Mine's a goddamn jet engine.
Yeah, mine too. Shit, that is
Am I
sweet.
supposed to do this?
You're supposed to.
Just underneath the phone for traction.
Oh, there's the
I used a rubber band, and I don't know. Oh, we have more rubber bands, don't we? Somewhere.
Yeah.
Shit, honey, did we go to
Okay.
Costco and buy a rubber band pack?
Oh,
Damn it.
what the?
Okay.
What?
So for yeet cannon news,
wait, I just
apparently
Hold
they're
on.
still planning on releasing it.
Oh.
Because if you look on the G1, it's the yeet cannon G1 is the one that they've already released.
Yeah.
So if you look on that page on High Point's website, it says right at the top, can't wait for the YC9 later this year. High Point now offers the C9 Yeet Cannon G1, which is literally just a laser engraved High Point C9 that says Yeet Cannon G1. So, I mean, I guess they're still going to release it.
Hmm. Damn, that's a sexy keyboard. There's so
I
many
don't know.
technical difficulties. Oh shit! For our audio listeners, fucking there's Vutha and Anna. Vutha's running
Where'd
around
Mike
to the
go?
other mic or the other camera, so I see Vutha go from his webcam to his wife's webcam. I'm like,
Where'd
hey.
Mike go?
I don't. He went to get something. What did you want to?
Oh, there he is. Oh, he went to go get Alex.
Alex is here.
Why is he here?
What's up, guys? How are you? I'm here to talk about the new Call of Duty.
Okay. What do you have
Oh,
to
thank
say?
God they're wearing clothes.
This looks like a chat full of scholars. Y'all doctors?
Is anybody a doctor in here?
I'm
Why
not
are
going to
you
say what I
talking?
want to say. Not going to say what I want to say at all.
Okay, yeah,
And
we'll keep. Yeah.
Daga's heading towards her doctorate. She doesn't have it yet.
Really, I didn't know that.
Yeah, she's got her master's.
Huh? Wow.
Look at that Tripolowski on his head.
How many streamers do we have in here?
32.
Michael,
32.
why?
It's
Michael, why did you grab
it's
Alex?
simple math, Watson.
Because he
It's
wouldn't
simple
leave me
math.
alone. He said he wanted to say hi.
What's
Oh.
do we have any donations? Hey everybody, give me money. Give
Close my door, please. Thank you.
me money.
Twitch Thought
It's simple
2019.
math. It gets another beer, or else it gets another beer.
Oh shit! What are you drinking now? What the fuck's in that cup?
I'm that basic bitch that has one of those Yeti the Yeti.
Oh
Things.
my god! Fuck!
Jared buys anything that Yeti comes out with.
I want to buy you one of those
Speaking
shitty stickers.
get
You ever
out of
see
here.
those?
What's that?
Yes, I've actually seen the whole shitty crew at Talladega.
Really?
Yes, they were all there. You should have come. I offered many times. We literally drove like probably 15 minutes from you. So
No,
Just
that was more like
you could
30.
have
That
come.
was out of my reach.
No, not at all. Not at all.
It's okay.
We
Closer
could have
to me,
picked you
Matt.
up. We could have picked you up. You could have come, drank 18 cases of Busch Light with us, and it would have been a great time.
You could have cometh. You could have
18
cameth with
cases
us.
still gets to me, man.
Oh, what is Anna's specs? for her
18
computer, by the way?
24 packs.
It's a
All right,
computer.
seriously, I need more beer. I'll be right back.
It looks over at Booth.
Whoa! Whoa! Honey, what are the specs for the computer? I lost the list
Oh.
in 2018. I cannot.
Jamie, pull up the specs.
DX. DIAG.
Completely caught these two off guard. I'm so sorry.
It's got Windows 10.
I'm running
No,
Windows
like-
98. That's
Specifically like RAM.
It's
then
got a
wow.
software attached to it.
BIOS?
Ooh.
No.
wow.
Computer
So
words.
processor, RAM.
Oh, processor is an Intel R.
What?
I can't
Look
see
at
that.
you looking back at you.
Intel i7.
What's the? It's like a 40 something something. Or a
40.
50. It's like a 4-digit number.
The 6700.
Oh, okay. So you got a i7 6700.
Hey, Vutha, don't forget the model number. I need that.
And can you give me the
do you need my
serial
social
number?
security number?
Hi everybody, welcome back to the audio. We had to cut some things out because somebody gave away some really pertinent information of their identity. Anyways, let's go back to the fucking. Why
say-
did you
said
do
pertinent
that?
information. I said donation.
Did you write this somewhere? Or did you say it? I was completely unaware
He
of
said
what
it.
you
Said
said.
it.
Said it.
You dumb. Oh
I-
my god, I'm drinking
It's-
one
it's a
for you.
as Wheeler Walker Jr. says, but it's also a tattoo inked on my dick, and I apparently showed my dick on your stream.
Hey, this has
drank
been an
way
interesting
more-
stream.
You drank way more beer than what you said.
I really haven't.
It takes a lot for somebody to fucking give away their social security number.
Not when you're me.
I mean, when I was younger, I used to, before like video tracking was a thing with consoles and stuff, I used to give out my address, and people were like, I'm gonna go over there, and beat you up. Like, there's my address. Come see me.
Come kill me, pussy. This is my address. I live free and I die even harder.
I'm gonna shotgun the next one.
Yeah, maybe we'll get your fucking address too. Do you mind giving me the
Hey,
keys to your
Matt,
house?
can we segue away from his pertinent
Thank
information?
God my mic is right where that was, because you totally just missed me spill this beer all over my chest.
Fucking God. Oh my God. How are you going to raid after this too? For anybody that's listening, we're
I'm
going to
gonna
raid
raid
after
off.
this. Yeah.
I
But,
seriously need to make money though, because I dumped all of my starter cash into the hideout.
So,
Yeah,
So,
I'm down to
I'm
like
broke.
180.
I made it up with it with the was it
Oh,
the
fuck off, Siri!
the
I
hoses.
didn't ask you anything.
yeah, Vutha, Anna, and Jared, the fucking moneymakers, the what is it, the hoses? What is it? I can't remember which hose it is. Not the single slot one. The
The silicon ones?
no,
Yeah,
Corrugated silicon or
is it
corrugated?
silicone? Corrugated.
corrugated.
It was
yeah,
corrugated, yeah.
Yeah, they're going
Well,
for 80,000.
there's both now. There's both
I
now.
s-
There's
I
silicon,
sold 8 of
which
them
you need
for
to make
80,000 a
moonshine.
piece.
The silicon hoses are also going to go up whenever they update the Bitcoin mining, because you'll end up being able to water cool them, because the graphics cards will have durability on them. So
Seriously?
they'll actually burn out.
Is this confirmed?
It is not. I mean, it's confirmed via Nikita, so it's coming soon. So
Soon,
within
soon.
2 years. Not soon.
Okay.
Soon.
No, soon is like within 6 months.
Within the year
Soon,
2025.
maybe soonish.
Segueing, Anna,
Oh,
how do you,
shit.
as a first playing Tarkov as a new player, what do you think?
New
What do you think
player,
of
how are
Tarkov?
you? She's not a
Uh,
new
She barely gets on though.
because
mean,
her account was fucked.
I've probably done like 5 raids lifetime,
Okay.
and so new.
Yeah, I
It's
take that back.
the maps, I think, are just like the crazy thing, knowing like where I am, what callouts are, where to expect people, especially. Like I
Mhm.
have no idea walking around a corner, is that a scav spawn, or should I expect to see a player there?
Yeah, map knowledge is huge.
That's how I feel
It's
about fucking
basically
mill
like-
base.
Map knowledge is basically what makes the game. Like when you have map knowledge, you're a lot
You're ahead
better
of the
off.
game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, how many people just took a drag of a jewel, another vape pen, and another vape pen? You fucking
Yep.
everybody at the same time.
It actually forms a hive mind, so everyone starts doing it all at once
That's
around
what
the
I.
world.
That's what I thought.
I mean,
Jesus.
you laugh, but he's got a very valid point.
And then
It's an
also,
oral fixation.
I'm extra super special because mine, it lights up.
fucker.
Well, mine's a jewel, so
I mean,
Mine lights
you're-
up if I hold the button long enough, it'll catch fire.
Did you say you hold the
Hey.
button? Yuck.
hey, maybe we'll make it on the next Talking Tarkov podcast. I mean, we've all got beards and we all, smoke.
Oh, I don't know.
like
I don't-
robot dicks.
I don't know about that. I'm like,
I mean,
it's
we'll
coming
just
back.
have to cut Gwiffer.
Anna, you
Fuck.
gotta grow your beard.
Yeah.
I had mine,
I'm
but my
trying.
my helmet, like I put the buckle under it, and it felt like fucking the whole world hated my chin, so I had to fucking
That's why.
shave it.
That's why you got to get a buckle to buckle like extra chin strap.
I
and
know,
just
yeah,
tighten
the
it up.
chin, yeah, that's what I need because the fucking. I put the shit under because I think now that I've revealed my face, I get more comfortable just playing without the helmet. Just fucking.
Well, the helmet is like your streaming persona, though.
Look at this. I've already given it away. Look at this.
So
I don't know.
I mean, I've got the Alton, so whenever I'm wearing an Alton in raid, I'll throw that on.
What I could do is I
Yeah.
could take the mandibles off, so it makes it easier to talk. I could totally do that.
Yeah,
I mean, fuck it. If we're gonna co-stream, I'll put on full kit. I now have 3 armor carriers thanks to Max.
Wait,
I still
did you
don't-
get 3 armor? Never mind.
Well, I have an interceptor now because he was like, or an IOTV. I traded my AR-500 plates for his ceramic ones, and he gave me an interceptor with it. So
Is it lighter?
I've got the. Oh my god!
Day and night.
1,000 times later. Yeah.
Yeah, Matt's play carrier is fucking just stupid heavy.
I know.
No, it's not.
Yes.
When was
it
the last
is.
time you put it on? When was the last time you put it on? Tell
In
me.
20,
Oh, a year
dude, it's
ago?
funny. That's funny. Like, yeah, 2018 probably.
You have 2 like 1/4-inch plates on one on your front, one on your back. It's heavy as shit. They're 1/4-inch steel,
Yeah.
or maybe I don't know how thick they are, but they're thick. They're thick boys with 2 C's.
Yeah, I still regret buying flat plates. Like I think that I fucked up. Like I cheaped out. I fucking decided to
That was a-
cheap out and bought
That
flat
was
plates.
a bad decision.
It's really
that
dumb.
was
I mean, a flat plate for the back isn't the worst thing.
No, yeah, no.
no, that's a good
yeah,
point.
yeah. Flat plates for the back are not are okay, but your fucking chest is curved. So I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck, I fucked up.
Yeah, when I put your plate carrier on, I mean, I need a curved plate to fit my rotund chest. So
You mean extra body armor?
Do your titties
I
come
mean,
out the side of the
layers
plate carrier?
Cellulite.
Well, no. See, because a lot of people have to wear the
No,
padding.
it sits right about in the middle.
Carrier.
Some
We have the
sexual
padding
side
built
boob.
in.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
Sexual side
I mean, as much as I like Core and their ice pads or whatever the hell they call them, I don't know, the fucking ice bars or whatever. As much
Yeah.
as I like them, like I don't need them. I got tits and a beer gut.
Yeah, like, can you imagine people in service that have elongated nipples trying to put on a plate carrier?
No, I can't.
They had to cut
My
holes out
nipples
for
are
the
very normal.
little Nathan sausages popping out.
These little titties
God.
coming out the side.
Just gotta grab a drill bit and just make 2 holes.
Oh shit! You pray to God a fucking 9mm doesn't fucking sneak its way in the hole. Destroys 3 inches of titty.
You just hear the loud,
Shit, man, I don't know. I'm more worried about all that 5.56 fucking M855 or M856 or what? I don't know, the fucking green tip. I'm
What is
more
the
worried about
military
green tip, man.
transferring over? Because I heard they
When
were putting the
there's
6.8.
so much green tip. I don't know. There's so much green tip out in the wild right now, though, that like when it's big igloo time, that shit's going right through your plates, though. So
So you just gotta double up.
So, Jared, what you're saying is I should take my green tips and Matt's plate carrier to the range?
yes. And thanks for selling me his lower the other day. Like,
Shut
I'm
the
glad I
fuck
picked
up!
it
You did
last
not
night.
know. Shut the fuck
He
up.
did. I have it. I literally have it right behind me. It's underneath my bed.
Why is he opening the safe then, Jared? You fucking piece of shit.
No, I'm just
He's gonna
thinking
grab
if
his
you get-
XD.
Oh, no, it's empty. Oh, God. Look, Matt, it's my lower.
Fuck! I told you to roll with it. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, it's on the one in the background, you idiot. I can fucking see it.
No,
I just
man,
gave
I don't
it
know what you're
away.
talking about. I just bought a new lower the other day.
For anybody for context, Jared contacted me. Or we were in a group chat, and he
No,
was
you
like,
brought
"Hey,
up- you told
Yeah, no,
told Mike
I did.
that
I
he
all
sold
right,
it,
fair
you
enough,
would
fair
give him
enough.
$50.
Fair enough,
I
yes.
tried to buy it from you for $50.
That was
and I was still
that's the most
I will
dumb
Venmo you-
fucking
I will Venmo you $50 right now.
dude.
Like,
I'm not
literally-
I'm not on, like I said in chat, I'm not on fucking food stamps. I will not
Matt, you
fucking
better
sell
hurry.
you.
You better block Jared. You better
Matt,
block Jared.
I found the website for you to go into.
Oh, I found my finger too. Look at that. Right there. You fucking cheap fuck. $50 for a lower and a fucking $250 fucking brace on it that
I'd say
retracts.
150. I'd say $50 and plus a penny.
You know, the lowest I would take is 200. The lowest I would fucking take is 200. Not guns.
Guns.
I will hit pay. I will hit pay right now.
For anybody, for audio listeners, he put up a Venmo thing that in Venmo you're not allowed to
will
do
hit
anything
pay.
gun related. So
I
he's
will
just
hit
put
pay.
not guns in the fucking description.
Jared, stop. Matthew, stop.
No,
Don't
dude,
test
I'm
me.
not,
He's
dude,
gone.
dude, I'm not fucking. I literally am gonna keep the money and never give you anything.
I can't wait for the alphabet boys to kick down
It's
Jared's window
50.
door.
It's $50, dude. If I went on arms list
note.
right now to trying to find a lower with a fucking everything connected, a full complete lower, I will not find one for $50. And if I do, it's probably fucking destroyed.
How about you
Side
finish
note,
your AR?
Side note, Matt, you might want to write down that time and post so you can go back and post and edit your name off that.
On what?
The Venmo. It
I'm
showed
not-
your name.
I'm not posting a fucking video.
Bum 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 ba na 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 na.
Why are we
52
doing this?
All right, 53
I'm
minutes. Okay,
streaming.
anyways. Yeah, I'm posting audio, but whatever. Yes, I will.
Why are we? Why
don't
is
worry.
Mike screen capping this if you're not doing that?
Don't worry. Okay, well, I'll figure it out. 53 minutes. Go back to it. So
Matt,
40
you can always
minutes
save
first.
my footage. You can always save my footage.
Okay, god damn it.
Jesus Christ. If you can't tell, we had a lot of planning go into this.
No, I thought you were gonna say we had a lot of fucking drinks going into this.
It was going smoothly until Jared started intaking more fucking bush.
It's Coke.
Oh, sorry. And this is apple juice.
Exactly.
What is that sound? Wait.
What the hell's going on?
It's my nose. I have
No,
I
no,
have
no, do
nosies.
that. No. Just do a car sound and then exhale like a fucking turbo just wastegate. Wait.
No, it's broken. The wastegate's
No.
broken.
No, do an actual car sound. Do an actual car
I
sound. Be like,
can't. My it's broken. My blow off valve is broken.
shit. Okay, dummy.
Oh shit, his blow off valve's broken, huh?
Let me start sticking
Oh,
casings in my nose.
Anna last week got to finally experience a blow off valve that was way too loud than it needs to be.
Mm.
Really?
For
Yeah, we
what?
got
Was it on a Honda?
No, it's a 1990 Dodge Stealth.
What is that?
Well, it's
I
Jamie,
think it's a car.
it's the 3000 GT, but Dodge made it instead of Mitsubishi. They did a co-op on it.
Really?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That sounds like cancer.
No, it's. I mean, it's a good car.
It looks like a Mitsubishi.
3000 GT.
He
Yeah.
literally just fucking said it. Man, it doesn't matter, dude.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if he's part of the conversation. He's 3 minutes behind. He's like, he's
Dude,
he's
you're
the
the same when we're in raid.
dude, Michael. You are literally the human personified version of Windows Explorer. That's what you
I think
are.
I'm just getting old. I think I'm dying.
I mean,
crazy.
we're all dying. It's just at what rate we're dying at.
Hey, just stay away from dihydrogen monoxide because 100% of people that have dihydrogen monoxide die.
Hashtag beer is a diuretic. Anyways,
Where are you-
what is it?
The more you fucking know.
Yeah.
Has anyone noticed that customs is almost impossible to get into to do quests?
No,
How many
I
fucking-
haven't
Thank-
noticed shit because I've been grinding my ass off at work.
Thank God I don't fucking play customs.
Jared, go grind some tasks at work.
You've
Yeah, go ahead.
got a
tell-
very small brain for not playing customs.
I thought you were gonna say
You're a
penis.
towel.
The penis joke would have came in really clutch.
No, because you need customs is big brain material.
You're
But
a
he just-
towel.
okay.
Customs is big grug head fruit.
It's okay. No, take your time.
No, I see how it is.
oh no, big rock paper.
Just let me get high. Just let me get high.
No.
I think it's been an hour.
No, it
You're an
hasn't.
hour.
Don't ever fucking call it out before it hasn't happened. You fucking waste of time.
My live thing says an hour and 4 minutes. I'm not
Well,
saying
'cause
I'm
you
eager to get back to.
started
Hey,
before we started the
you
podcast.
started your live
I
before
haven't
I
finished
started my
my-
recording.
I have not finished my 4th beer yet. This has not been an hour.
Fucking triggered. I swear, God.
Oh my god. I'm not saying how long it's been. I'll let you fucking know. I'll let you fucking know.
Okay.
Fucking
Anyways,
Yeah.
I will say I'm looking forward to using a lot of the new shit, like that SOE rig. Fantastic. So happy to have like a cheap rig that's actually going to be useful.
mm-hmm.
Although
Now,
it really
I don't know 100%, but I think you can wear an unarmored rig with armor underneath it still. But you can't wear an armored rig with armor underneath.
right.
Ugh, shake my damn head.
Yeah.
I mean, you just can't go, with Ford Armor Tactic anymore and just stand in front of people and laugh at them.
Yeah.
But I love
think
doing that.
there's a pros and cons to that, and I'm glad they did that because you weigh the cons of, okay, we're going to raid in terms of a slight thickness, and then you have plate carriers which like I'm gonna go a little bit lighter and have a little bit more weight saving activity done. Because if you put on that, like let's say you put on that, like what I used to do is, or what I did before the raid was, I would put on a helmet, I put on my rig, and then I would put on the plate carrier. And I would run it that way. And maybe put P.A.K.A. armor underneath, which I think they should do. I think they should allow P.A.K.A. underneath. At the very least. Well, because it's almost like let's say a trauma plate. It's like, maybe, well, anyways.
It's soft armor.
Yeah, it's whatever. But it's still something very slim to fit over a plate carrier, which is pretty realistic, if you wanted to. But
I don't know about that.
To each their own. But yeah, I understand that. I don't see a lot of people running, like pistol, armor on top of a plate carrier. But it looks pretty fucking slim in the game.
I'm lost.
I mean,
Dragon's
but and then another topic to bring up with all the new ammo changes and stuff like that. How much more do you think people are going to actually start using shotguns? Because there's actually some viable rounds now.
I'll
Shit,
I'll use some
those-
shotguns.
I want to use those damn flechettes.
Are those all
Listen.
purchasable or are those all craftable?
I
Craftable.
don't think ammo crafting's in yet, is it?
Yeah, it is.
It is.
With your level 1 workbench, you can craft 9x18 and 12 gauge buck.
Okay, so it's going to depend on your workbench level. So I'm sure basically
Probably.
almost every ammo is going to be craftable as long as you have the parts for it.
Yeah, but can you also purchase it from the dealers, or is it something that we're gonna have to see on flea market and like craft ourselves?
What, the ammo or the parts for
I
it?
mean, that's
The ammo.
something- that's
Because like if
That-
you looked
that's
at the
something we
shotgun
don't
list
know yet.
prior to the wipe, like it was long as fuck. So I'm thinking, okay, some of these are gonna be on dealers you can buy depending on like your rep level and everything like that, and then a lot of these rounds like sabos and fucking like 50 BMG shit. That all seems like makeshift shit.
right.
So
I mean, Jaeger sells some of the new rounds, I think.
and flechette too. Flechette seems very player created.
Well, and then they
Well,
also
I
have
mean-
they have like a high brass armor pen slug as well.
Mm-hmm.
I thought looking at
So,
the
I
chart,
mean-
it didn't do much though.
It doesn't. I mean, it doesn't do much armor damage, but it has, I think, like a high 30 or low 40 pen. So I mean, it'll go through most stuff. But if it goes through with any slug round, I mean, you hit someone in the chest, they're basically dead.
Oh, you're talking the AP-20?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just pulled the chart up. It's like 6 up to class 3, and then class 4 it looks like it's down to about a 3.
Yeah. Was it but yeah, on that note, we've just hit an hour on the podcast and things of that nature, but I think we had some very good conversations about pretty much everything under the sun in terms of Tarkov, but I mean, it's funny that we keep jumping back to
There's
Tarkov because that's
there's still more. As the wipe goes
absolutely.
on, there's still more.
Absolutely. That's why I want to continue doing this, because I think we have a lot to say about what the coming days will say about Point 12. And I think it was a funny podcast. We had a lot of enjoyable moments here. And, it's something, if you guys feel comfortable, we could continue doing on a once a week basis if you all are together. And, I know some people during, schedules and whatnot, it doesn't click or work out. we can work around that. And if we have to drop numbers down to 3 or 2, if like emergency wise, but the group that we had tonight was good. Like 5 people with the 5 of us.
And then
was good.
also, I wanted to bring up, like, if they do like a midweek like huge patch, or they make some major changes, and it's like really influential. If we end up finding time, then we can maybe throw up like a 30-minute, 45-minute talk on just that as well.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
it's just
yeah.
kind of like hey, let's get an update out there, and
Yeah.
that way, if someone doesn't have access to play the game, but they're tuning into the podcast, they can still get that information.
Yeah, exactly. And on that note, guys, I'm gonna end the podcast there, but we'll try to do a weekly basis thing on this. And other than that, did you guys have any closing remarks other than that?
Fix the servers.
Well, they're adding. They actually bought new hardware.
No,
to make new
I saw that their
servers,
Twitter
so.
posted they're hot fixing and stuff like that, but I
Yeah.
just want to give them shit.
But I guess, yeah, on that note, guys, we're going to end our podcast here. If you guys want to tune in to any of our live streams, Gwiffer, or, me, I'm at, I am drinking way too much.
Plug yourself first, you little shit.
You could reach me out at Gwiffer Streams.
How's this? I got you. Settle down.
If you'd like to follow us, you can follow Gwiffer at twitch.tv/Gwiffer streams. And if you'd like to follow Slotting Floppies, Jared right there in the top left corner, you can follow him at twitch.tv/Slotting Floppies. And if you want to follow me, tune into twitch.tv/moist_Mike.
And then if and when I get new internet, I'll also be at twitch.tv Vutha Melander. And if Indaga ends up wanting to stream, then she'll be on twitch.Indaga.
I like how Anna's just like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm not doing that shit.
Oh, shit. Okay, and on that note, guys, we'll see you on the next podcast. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a very good night, and hopefully some very good raids. Peace out.
Bye-bye.